Hello there folks, RJB from RJB TV, and I've got some Hamburgersasu Light from a set of replays that I got from Light himself just last December. It's gonna be hype, it's gonna be great. Light, ASL champion somewhere in ASL 12 or 13, and KSL champion of season number 4. He's an exceptionally great, amazing player. Exceptionally great and amazing player. So we're gonna watch him here against Hamburgersasu on fastest map, a map that Light doesn't play that much, not that often, but he's pretty damn good at it. Hamburgersasu on the Protoss, 6 o'clock spawn location, and Light here on the 12 o'clock spawn location on the Red Terran. It's time for an epic showdown between two very strong players who both specialize in different maps. But Light has played a fair amount of fast. He's played a lot of team play, I think like 150 team games, maybe 200, and I'd say about 40 to 50 1v1s on fastest map for as far as I know. I've got Light's replays from like 2018 until 2021 December, so I got a pretty good insight into how many games he's played. But the guy is so smart, so amazing at multitasking and micro, that he adapted to fastest map really quickly. Probably faster than most people ever have. But is it enough? Is it enough to defeat the Hamburgersasu, who is an expert on the Protoss and an expert in 1v1? Light against Hamburgersasu. Having a little chat, I don't know what they're saying. They're talking about lovely things about how they spend their days and how they have their funds. I don't know. I just don't know what they're talking about. They're talking about stuff. To us, it's not important. To us, what's important is what's happening here on the map. Hamburgersasu, double gateway into a nexus. That's going to be his build order of choice. It's a very standard thing that you always see on a 6 o'clock spot, on a 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or 12 o'clock spawn location, or you know, the middle spawns on the map. Usually they go for that. Now Light is going for double barracks into a refinery. Is he going to go for an academy? Is he going to go for an early factory? I just don't know what he's got in his mind. But double barracks it is. Over the past couple of months, there have been many different new build orders showing up on this map, with Terran specifically, and most of them have been built and made by Bjol, Minchel, Brain, and Duram, who are all experts on Terran. Brain, Duram, and Bjol have all played professionally / semi-professionally in the ASL, so they are absolute experts on Terran. But Light, of course, a little bit above that level, but, you know, less experience on fastest, so he's going largely off of his knowledge. So it's a 6 Marine push against a double Zealot there from Hamburgersasu, who's getting a 4-tier back at home. Light is scouting that base, sees everything that's happening there. Now, is Light's micro that good that he can kill 4 Zealots with 6 Marines? Is he that good at micro? And no, Light is not that good at micro, because even Light knows 6 Marines against 4 Zealots, that's pretty much impossible to win. It's a fight you cannot win with micro. It's just simply impossible to do, specifically when your opponent is also microing against you. Barracks number 3 on the way, Stim on the way, and some medics should be queued up as well. So basically a very standard build order opening there from Light. He's planning on being a little bit aggressive, because I don't see him get a command center yet. Still going for the Marines and the medics. Getting firebats now as well. Zealots there walking right into that base to start a fight, and here comes the micro there from Light. He's got 2 medics that are on hold to heal up those Marines. And he scares Hamburgersasu so much that Hamburgersasu is not even going to try and attempt to fight. But we have a factory being built all the way across the map. That is some spicy stuff. Not what I was expecting. This is the last thing I was expecting to see, a factory on the bottom corner of the map. Not sure what he's going to do with that. Is he going to build a starboard here and fly in some vultures or tanks? Is he going to hover it over and build the vultures inside of Hamburgersasu's base? What does he have in his mind? What does he have in mind? Marine firebat there in the choke. He might try to go for a choke break here on Hamburgersasu, who's only got 2 cannons. But now getting number 3, so he should be safe with the amount of zealots and cannons he got there in the front. Robo's on the way, and so is the Citadel of the Dune. He might go for double Robo. Yeah, double Robo it is. I was contemplating, is that going to be a Templar's Archive before the second Robo, or is it going to be double Robo? But Hamburgersasu is really good at that double... What's that? An engineering... He built the factory all the way over here. This is very funky stuff. Maybe he just built it over here to reduce the traveling time from this factory to this choke here. Like now, pushing his luck. He's touching and feeling. What is Hamburgersasu going to do? Does Hamburgersasu have enough defenses? Does he not have enough defenses? Can I break through with a siege tank being built right next to Hamburgersasu's base? This is some really spicy stuff. And here back at home, we have barrack number 4 on the way. You will have that engineering bay flying into the sky, building a starport here as well. So he's proxying a lot of his structures. I really like what Light is doing here. This is very unique and different stuff that has not been done before in this specific way. Now a small little mistake there, loses some Marines. We have Double Reaver on the way. Shuttle finished up there for Hamburgersasu. He's getting more gateways. No Templar's Archive yet. Engineering Bay, they're flying to the base to get some information, because information is what's going to decide where the Light can push forward or whether he has to retreat back home and start preparing his own defenses. But he's going for the offense. He's going to just go all in here on the push. The tank has arrived at 6 minutes. Reavers are on the way, almost finished up. He's going to try to break through those cannons before the Reavers show up. Tank number 2 there, rolling in. Zealots there moving forward, trying to... Ooh, Light responds immediately. Does not want to lose any of those tanks. He's going to push forward there into those cannons. The Reavers respond. They're in the back. Zealots are moving backwards. Zealot speed almost finished up. Level 1 attack. They're on the way, killing the pylon. But now the Scarabs here coming out from the Reavers, and they kill some Marines, and they push Light back a little bit. Is Light playing too aggressive, or is this going to be a success? Zealots there marching forward. Reavers in the back. They're firing on the Reavers with the tanks. Reavers stay alive. Scarabs are on the chase. Marines are splitting up, getting into the bunker. The Marines are staying alive largely, but he's losing a lot of them right now. Right here. This might have been a little bit too aggressive. He cannot kill the Reavers. He failed to kill the Reavers, but he kills all of the Zealots. So Light, in my opinion, still comes out on top in that fight. He's got more Marines here in the choke, waiting to be sent out into combat. He's got 5 barracks on the scene. Hamburgersasu is in some trouble. He stopped making probes. He's focusing entirely on trying to defend. Marines pushing forward. He's got one Reaver there in that shuttle. Wraith comes out from the starport. They're on the side. And he pushes that shuttle backwards. Shuttle there still stays alive. There's a cannon in the back to protect the shuttle, so the Wraith turns around. Is Light going to win like this? This might just be one of the most amazing... If he wins right here, it might be one of the most amazing wins I've seen in my life. I was not expecting to see this when I opened this Reaper. This is some really good shit, bro. Wow. Guys, this is some really good stuff. He's now getting turrets as well to defend against Dark Templars. Reaver spawns, Reaver getting chased down. Reaver won't get a shot off. Cannons are on the way there in between the gateways. Zealots are running into those Zealots and into the Marines, trying to kill what they can, but it will not be enough. As Light is powering forward with absolute decisive decision making. Targeting down those cannons. There's 1 cannon there in the back. 3 more are on the way, getting a lot more gateways as well. Dark Templars are being queued up. Sieging up right next to those cannons, gonna have to take them down with his heat shot. Takes them down pretty quick there, though. Some Marines do go down. Zealots are spawning in between, but the Zealots are too small in number. They will not put up much of a fight. This is honestly the most beautiful Terran against Protoss I've probably seen in my life. This is absolutely a dominating performance from Light here. This is absolute dominance. Terran looks overpowered. I've never seen this before. Terran at a professional level, on this level, I've never ever seen anyone pull this off. I'm saying it a lot. I'm saying this a lot. Like, I've said it like 15 times over the past 2 minutes, but I've never seen this before, but it is legit. This is a really insane performance. This just showcases that Light is really world champion material. And he's been world champion twice. So it shows. It shows that he's been a world champion twice. I've never seen anyone basically improvise a build order like that. That was purely improvised. I am amazed in every single way. But Hamburgersasu got a second chance. He's got a second chance here in game number 2 that's loading up right now. Can Light beat Hamburgersasu like that again? Or is Hamburgersasu gonna turn the tables? Because he has been into the business of turntabling. Not a DJ, he just likes to flip the tables, flip the script, and turn a series around. Hamburgersasu has done it before many times where he loses the first game but then wins everything after it. Is this going to be one of those situations, or is Light simply too powerful? Light has never been as good as he is right here, right now, and I've never been as amazed by a Darren playing like that. I've seen Mong play, and sometimes Mong had really, really good Terran against Protoss games that left me wondering, how does he do it? The same for Bjol and Minchel. Sometimes I'm just watching and I'm wondering, how do they do it? And after watching Light do it, I still don't know how they do it, but I do know that they do it. But how they do it, I don't know. That build order was just absolutely crazy, and I don't know if there are many players in the world who can replicate it like that. Because the decision making was on point. Now Hamburgersasu here on the 6 o'clock spawn location yet again, doing the exact same build order as last game, Double Gateway Nexus. Is it gonna be different this time around? Like there with Supply Depot, Barracks there. How is it gonna work out? Supply Depot, Barracks there from Light. Is he gonna go for the double Barracks Gas, third Barracks Academy again and go for a similar push? Or is he gonna change things up? Because Light probably does know that you cannot do the exact same build order twice in a row and expect the exact same results. Because the opponent will likely keep in mind what you just did to them and do their best to cover their options and defenses against that offensive ability that you displayed in the previous game. So both players are scouting the middle and then scouting the middle spawn locations. Command Center coming out there from Light. He's playing on a corner spawn and he probably feels that he's good enough at micro to play double barracks into Command Center on a corner spawn instead of going for triple barracks on a gas in an early academy. Probably has that in mind. On a middle spawn he would go for triple barracks stim. On a corner spawn he's going to play more defensive and go for the mid game or the late game. So Hamburgersasu this time around probably won't get attacked by Light in the same way as last game. He's still trying to find him there though. Marines are coming across the map looking for Hamburgersasu as well. Light is hungry and he's looking for a light meal. And this light meal here is a burger-sized, king-sized burger with a double, triple Whopper with lettuce, tomato, spicy beef patty, and whatever else you can name. Salt, pepper, I don't know what you throw on a burger. People throw weird things on burgers these days. I just don't keep track. But it's a triple King Whopper. Hamburgersasu is planning on serving it hot. A little bit too hot, with peppers and jalapenos. So he finds that choke there, but can't quite get in. He's going to try to micro his way in there, but nope, he cannot get in. Light is forced to turn around. And is he going to get that CV there? That CV stays alive. Marines are waiting in front. He's building a choke because Light knows that he can simply put those Marines behind the depot wall and the Zealots cannot walk through. It's the easiest way to defend against early game Zealot pressure. There's literally nothing Hamburgersasu can do once those Marines have retreated behind the depot line. And Hamburgersasu knows he's trying to catch one or two, gets one Marine because it was tripping out. So Command Center finished up getting a scan. Hamburgersasu there has the Cybercore finished up, getting two cannons in the front and getting a robo as well. Factory on the way there from Light on double barracks, not going for a third barracks. He might do it right now. No, that's an engineering bay, and there's a scan coming out as well. Let's see what Light saw here in the base. Double robo in the front there. Didn't see much else. There's no Citadel of Adun there coming out just yet. And Light there doing some micro dancing, trying to push those Zealots away, trying to kill them. And what's this? A barracks flying into Hamburgersasu's base. Is he going to try to do a cheeky, cheesy Firebat stim run-in onto those probes? There's no cannons in the back. That might just work. He's distracting him here on the middle with the Marines pushing across the map with stim and medic. Hamburgersasu building more cannons in the front there because he is getting distracted and he's getting scared by those Marines. He does not want a repeat of last game. So 2 starports coming out and 2 more barracks there for Light. Again, a spicy build order here from Light. Quite unlike anything I've seen, but it's a little bit like things that I've seen. But it's not exactly like things that I've seen. Light is just a unique player who just really uses his brains and his smarts to improvise build orders that are very and highly effective. Very and highly effective. So double fire batter on the side running in. Hamburgersasu spots them with the probe. Probes are running away. Zealots are retreating. Now front attack happening as well. Front attack not doing too much. The probes are going to have to do something to survive. Firebat there in the mix. Firebat getting tripped. Firebat getting clipped. Firebat dying. Doesn't get a single kill. He did kill some probes there on the minerals though. I think there were like 3 or 4 probes remaining on the minerals. So he did get a couple. Another Firebat there comes in. He's flanked on the side. Cannot get any damage. Got blocked. Didn't quite work out, but there's one more Firebat there. Might try to go for the home run. Might not try to go for the home run. He's stimming in. Usain bolting it straight for the finish line. Trying to juke. He's a running back. Trying to avoid the defensive line in a football game. But there's a Scarab. Who expects the Scarab to finish that one off? I did not. So double Firebat. Double Reaver there on the scene. Picked up Zealots there walking across the map. He's got about 12 Zealots in total with speed. And level 1 attack being researched. Shuttle speed also being researched. We have double starport scanning the map, and the raids are going straight for the shuttles. Right there on the middle, he's going to shut down this Reaver push attack there from Hamburgersasu with a double. One Reaver goes down inside the shuttle, but he still has that Reaver crawling forward, taking small amounts of damage. We have a tank there in the front and a wall, and Marines in the bunkers. Light shut down that attack perfectly. He knows the Reaver's going to die because it's too slow to escape. He's just going to throw some Scarabs there onto the depot to do a little bit of damage because it's going to die anyway. Might at least get something out of it. Temples are up there finishing up, getting 2 more gateways as well. Level 1 attack, they're very close to finishing, and so is Shuttle Speed. Not producing anything there from his robos though. I think he forgot to queue something up. Double shuttle now on the way. Reavers are waiting in the air to kill the shuttles when they spawn. We have Dragoons from Hamburgersasu to counter the raids. The raids are escaping back home. I like what Light is doing. Picks up a tank. Gonna go for a tank drop there over the left side. We have 1, 2, 3 cannons on the probes, but he's getting a couple more to protect those probes from incoming tank drops, but he might be too late with these cannons because this is already flying across the map. Hamburgersasu is going to try to break through those depots after all. We have double right there in the air, 1 on the side, 1 at the top, 4 in total. Some 54 SCVs. Double command center getting number 3 as well. Triple starport is a lot of starports. He's going to pick up more tanks, he's going to Valkyrie as well. So a double tank drop is going to be 1 from the left, 1 from the right. Does he have enough defenses? Getting 1 more cannon on the left. The right side, only 2 cannons. There's no Dragoons there to protect. The Dragoons went out of the base to kill a vision that Light might have on the side. So he's going to go in with a double tank drop. Light is on fire. His multitasking is on point. Arrives on the scene. Cannot get close enough, but this one can. Siege is up. Going to get a shot off on those probes. Probes are running away to safety. He gets 9 kills. Might get a couple more. 18, so double 9. And he's going to get like 1 or 2 more. Nope, gets distracted by the Zealots. But that's a pretty good hit. 18 probes, so Hamburgersasu lost like 24 probes to be 23 so far this game. Things not looking pretty for Hamburgersasu. He's falling behind again and again on Light. Light has been countering every single option the Hamburgersasu has to throw at Light. He's countered every single thing so far. Double armory there from Light. Triple starport there producing Valkyries and raids. Got 4 shuttles flying across the top side of the map there. I'm talking too fast. I'm tripping over my words. It's happening sometimes. So Light here. Oh, I say it wrong again. Hamburgersasu here. That's what I wanted to say. Hamburgersasu on the top side here. Flies in over the top side. There's 6 turrets in a raid there in between. Gonna unload there on the top corner. Are there any Templars inside? It's all Zealots. He's gonna kill the turrets. Light does not have a lot of Marines. Even though he has 4 barracks, there's not a lot of Marines. He's been building largely turrets, starports, raids, factories now coming up as well. The Marines coming from the front and the back to clean out that corner infestation of zealotry. difficult thing to pronounce. Zealotry. Zealotry. It's not even a word. It's not even a word. Zealotry is not even a word. It's not a word, my friends. I promise you that. I'm just making words up at this point. I'm just making words up. So Hamburgersasu, feeling the pain from the tank drops, building some cannons on either side there to protect himself from those drops, because he does not want to lose probes again. He's recovering quite quick here though. Already on 53, or is Light not producing? Light is not producing SCVs. He's staying on 59. I really think I should shoot for about 70 though. But he's staying on 59, feels comfortable at that number, but not going for 70 or something. It might slow down his progression into the late game. It might also screw up his ability to recover from a storm drop that hits him. But so far at the moment he's flying back and forth with the Valkyries and the Wraiths. Gonna kill those probe there on the side to stop production of cannons. Gonna do the same there on the other side. Is Shillet lying in with a Corsair to fly in. It's gonna be a double drop there from Hamburgersasu. One from the left, one from the bottom. The Valkyries and the Wraiths gonna have to defend 2 locations at the same time. It's very likely that Hamburgersasu can fly in. Very, very likely. So goes in with both at the same time. Which one is he gonna defend against? The top one, sniping the shuttles there out of the air, but the bottom one gets sniped as well. He sniped both of them at the same time. The Templars did arrive on the scene, but they don't really kill that much. Now 58 SCVs, he's still not making more SCVs. He's really just believing in the sub 60 SCV count, or maybe he estimated that he has the wrong amount. Maybe he thinks he's got more, but he actually only has 58. But so far, Hamburgersasu, even though Hamburgersasu is doing everything by the book, nothing is working. And perhaps because everything is by the book. If you know that your opponent is playing by the book, you can counter everything quite easily, because you know what is happening, what's coming. But SCV is running to safety, kills 12 of them. Kills 12, so we had 3 groups hotkeyed, and the rest goes down as it wasn't hotkeyed. So now Light is going to build more SCVs, and I do wonder, is he going to go for 60 again, or is he going to shoot into the 70 range? I really want to see him go towards the 70. And even more cannons coming down from Hamburgersasu. He really does not want to take any risks with those probes ever again. Shuttle there on the top side, going to fly in over the top left. He's been pretty good on sending out those drops. He's also recovered his economy quite well. Plus, he managed to deal a small blow to Light's economy. Comes in over the top side. Shuttle's arriving on the scene. Templars unloading. Templars going to storm. Templars too far away to hit the SCVs there, though. And the one Templar got sniped by the tank, so not quite working out as planned. But he's going to kill some turrets, which is something he did plan on. At least something is happening. Building tanks on the high ground there to defend himself against drops close by, but also to push those cannons on the sides away. Another drop already flying out. Hamburgersasu is doing a good job sending out Templar storm drops all the time. And yeah, Light now shooting into a healthier amount of SCVs. He's already past 60. I predict he's going to hit 70, somewhere around that range. On 4 command centers, engineering better flying on the CC. Drop on the left going to go in at the same time as the one on the bottom. This Valkyrie's hanging in the air there, though, on both locations. Going to be difficult to fly in. Micro there with the Valkyries from Light, but he flies in nonetheless on both locations. Unloading on the scene. Templar storming his 4 Templars on the scene. And he's going to get all those SCVs that are trying to stay alive. Oh, 40 stay alive. I thought he was going to get every single one, but most of them do barely survive. Just let me show the HP on those SCVs. Look at them. 4 HP on about 30 SCVs. That is a close call. A dangerously close call. Now he just needs a medic. Does he have a barracks there anywhere in his base? No, they're all floating. So these SCVs are going to be very easy to kill. Very easy to kill with just one more storm. He has to just hit 1 damage tick on any storm ever, and all those SCVs will go down, and Light will be hurting and licking his wounds. He will be hurting really, really badly. So drop from the bottom. Valkyries in between on both locations, top and bottom, ready to snipe them out of the air. Turrets are in the mix as well. Shuttles go in. Oh, he gets them all. He gets them all just in time, but now the turrets are in danger. We have a big tank drop there moving out from Light's base. Gonna try to unload on the high ground and go for a high ground push from across the map. That is something that I haven't seen too much. Really well played here though. The placement is really good, but shuttles there are coming in to clean this out. Zealots on the high ground, Zealots on the low ground, but look at the amount of volters and tanks on the scene. Tanks are rolling closer, gonna try to take down those tanks. Cannons on the side, tanks sieging up. Within range, they're not within range. So really good attempt there from Light, but just a little bit too far away to make it work. But I liked what I was seeing. I like it. So because his economy has been hit a couple of times, Light didn't grow as big, as fast as he could have. He's been slowed down more than Hamburgersasu has been so far. So Hamburgersasu has managed to catch up and recover, getting mass gateways all over the place, getting all the upgrades as well for his gateway army. His gateway army is currently on 001. He's getting shield, armor, and weapon at the same time, getting air armor as well to make those shuttles a little bit stronger against the Valkyries. The Valkyries are still hanging in the air. They have got 0 upgrades. The tanks have 1, 2. The Goliaths have 1, 2 as well, of course. So now he's going to rely a little bit more on Goliath to snipe those shuttles. It's going to be a double drop or a single drop. It's going to be a double drop. Setting up the one at the top first, and then the one on the bottom. We have some medics across the map and SCVs as well to spot out potential shuttles flying across. Cannons being put all around Light's base to contain the menace, to contain the danger. Coming over both sides. Valkyries coming to the bottom side, but the top side they're going to go all the way. Templar's not inside. Templar's going to unload on this. Oh, he hits his own SCVs by sending them into the Zealots that unload, and the tanks kill them all. Light is hurting himself, not on purpose, but by accident. That was not storms killing SCVs, that was tanks killing SCVs. It hurts. It hurts to watch. So yeah, Light is not having a great game this time around. He's still alive, which is good. The first 12 minutes looked amazing. Amazing defense, but now we have Hamburgersasu in the driver's seat. But Light not gonna give Hamburgersasu time to build and produce. Already flying across the map with vessels with EMP and defensive matrix. Valkyries there to tank and kill shuttles, and dropships to put tanks on the high ground. Shuttles getting taken down. Light's got his plan all worked out. Shuttles do escape there though, and the Valkyries take some heavy damage. Some tanks on the high ground. Zealots being loaded up. Goliaths in the mix. Valkyries here to kill the shuttles. Shuttles are running away to stay alive. EMPs on the Templar and the cannons in the front. I like this a lot. Light is playing very smart. This is really smart stuff. Got every single detail all planned out. Now he does get his Zealots and Templars on the high ground there though, so that high ground is going to get cleared out. Templars storming on the dropships, preemptively putting Zealots on the high ground to prevent the unload from the dropships. Hamburgersasu is responding to this really well, but there's now tanks all over the place, being very annoying. Being very annoying. And look at Light, he's not even rebuilding his SCVs. He's not rebuilding his SCVs, he's just going all out on the attack. Light is crazy. Light is insane. So he's killing the choke. And he's pulling back home, where he's now finally building SCVs. He wasn't building any SCVs to recover his economy, he was just going all out on being an annoying thorn in Hamburgersasu's side. So he's killed some cannons on the left side here. Killed some cannons in the choke, but didn't achieve as much as he should have or would have liked to. I think he finished up level 3 attack there on the tanks. Level 2 armor also finished up. He lost most of the Valkyries. He's got 3 of them left to defend. And he's got a pretty rocky road ahead of him, being forced to rebuild the economies, largely just making SCVs at the moment. Also pulled most of the SCVs off the gas to beefing up that economy, to beefing up the income. More drops coming across the map, and look at him, he's already moving out yet again. Light does not give a damn about recovering his economy. He just wants to go out and fight and attack and hurt the Hamburgersasu, trying to snipe the shuttles this time around. Will the shuttles stay alive? Will they die? They survive, and now a lot of tanks and Goliaths on the high ground. This is really... Oh, drop comes in there onto onto Light, storming over the place, missing the SCVs. Well, he had about 40 SCVs, so he did kill about 10. But this stack of SCVs there stayed alive. It was only 6, but he did escape with another 24. So 30 SCVs still alive, still has some income, still abusing and hurting the Hamburgersasu. Shuttles there cannot quite unload as many as he would want to. If he can kill these pylons and those robos, then he might be in some more trouble. But if those shuttles finish up there, he can unload on the high ground. So Light picking up more units now, 40 SCVs. He's still going hard, still going strong. He is ignoring building a bigger base. He's got enough, he's got all he needs. He's got upgrades for his tanks and his air units as well. He just keeps on pushing forward. Light will not stop moving because he's seeing that small bright little light at the end of the tunnel, and he knows that that's him. He is the light at the end of the tunnel, and he's going to try to bring light into the darkness by beating up the Hamburgersasu. And Hamburgersasu is doing a great job defending. He's got Dragoons spawning, Templars storming on the high ground, dropships going down, cleaning out the tanks on the high ground, cleaning out the tank infestation that's been ruining and plaguing the nation. Oh, he's having some trouble here, though. He's having some trouble. It's more difficult than it looks. He's struggling clearing out those tanks on the high ground. Got a lot of gateways, but he actually kind of needs carriers, which he is preparing for. He is preparing for the carriers. And Light is recovering his economy. Supply is also growing back up to a healthier point. And eventually those tanks on the high ground, they do go down. It took a while, but they are finally dying. And the Corsairs are flying to find the dropships and find the Valkyries. I needed a drink. I really needed a drink. The Light now 60 SCDs with a small economy, moving out there with the siege tanks and Goliaths to that choke point. There's a drop there, flying across over into that 12 o'clock. Going to fly in over the top corner, but has Marines and the Valkyries in between to try and take them down. No upgrades on the Valkyries, though, so the Valkyries are pretty damn weak. Shuttle comes in, going to try to snipe them. Reaver unloads, Reaver shoots, Reaver kills. Zealots and Reavers on the scene, ready to crawl forward, but that one Reaver is pretty close to dying. Gets killed, so the SCVs stay alive this time around. Clears out the small little push into the middle there, though. Finally cleaned those hills from mechanical fighting war machines. Shuttles in the bottom. Turrets in between. No Valkyries on the scene. Corsairs going in. He might see it, he might not. Goes in. Corsairs there protecting this triple Corsair. One shuttle goes in all the way. Templars. SCV's running to safety. SCV's not running to safety in time. Loses 15. But as we've seen so far, Light does not really mind. He's got a small economy. He's going to keep on pushing forward regardless. We have 2-2-2 on the Zealots, on the Dragoons. The unit's pretty strong. Tanks in the middle, getting caught, having to run away to safety here. No, he's not going to run. He's just gonna fight and not even micro. Light knows he's got the bigger fighting force. He's gonna roll forward and keep on rolling. It's the rolling life, the high rolling life. Shuttles here on the bottom yet again. Hamburgersasu not giving up on that push. SCV is being put back to work. Massive gateway production there from Hamburgersasu. Being mines on the middle. Drop here back at home. Templars on the scene, running away, trying to stay alive. Mines exploding on the SCVs. But the SCVs largely dodge storms. We got more storms storming all over the place. Storming all over the place. Kills the last remaining Templar there, though. Gonna kill the carrier proxy base first. Does not want to get caught off guard. We have a big army brooding and warping in there from Hamburgersasu. Cannot quite keep that carrier proxy base alive. Those zealots are streaming and streaming in bigger and bigger numbers. Templar on the high ground there, ready to storm at the tanks. Another drop there from the bottom side. Light is struggling with these drops because he's not hotkeying his workers. Comes in. Light supply is low. Templars on the scene, storms him yet again and hits him really hard. 4, 5 storms all over the place. Has 5 SCVs alive. That one really hurt him really badly. And he doesn't even have units at home to defend himself. He's dragging the zealots into the mines, but loses another SCV. He's got 5, 6, 7. He's recovering, but his economy is almost completely gone. Light is losing the game. The drops are proving to be too much to handle. as he's not adequately equipped to deal with the drops. But he's still fighting. He's still fighting. Light is not gonna give up. Zealots being produced. 5 minerals in the bank. He stormed him yet again. He had so many Templars he could storm him again. 7 SCVs, 5 minerals. Still fighting, losing the Zealots, losing the Vultures, losing the tanks. This is not gonna end pretty for Light. Valkyries are dancing back and forth, but the base is in shambles, economy in shambles, 45 supply against the maxed out Hamburgersasu. Hamburgersasu has weathered the storm, and the light at the end of the tunnel has gone out. There's no more light. There's only darkness. Drop comes in. Valkyries there in the air with no attack damage. Kills the drop there though. There's simply too many turrets to survive and fly through. So he buys himself a small little bit of time to delay the inevitable. He calls GG, he knows it's over. Hamburgersasu has done it by just destroying Light's economy for the past 14 or 12 minutes. He's just been destroying the economy time and time again. Light had some really brave and courageous moves still going on, left and right, trying to do some return damage onto Hamburgersasu, but Hamburgersasu had a solid, by the textbook, following the manual, game plan as Protoss, and came out with a victory. A well-earned, hard-earned victory. Also, I'm sad to say that I don't have a game number 3. So just 2 games, the score 1-1. We don't have a decisive winner, but we have 2 beautiful games between Light, one of the best players of all time, on StarCraft, and Hamburgersasu, one of the best players of all time on Fastest Map. Thank you for watching. It was RJB for RJB TV. Please do return whenever you want to. You decide. Have a good day. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, or have a good sleep and a good meal. I just hope you enjoy yourself.